Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So, as you can see, I still haven't been to a barber yet. Beard's out of control, hair's out of control, life's out of control, but we still need to learn some uppercuts. So, I'm going to bring out a video today. We're going to have a look at 4 different variations of uppercuts, and then we can use shadow boxing on the bag, pad work, sparring once we get back into the gym. I don't know if some of you noticed, I didn't bring out a video last week, and there is a very good reason why I didn't bring that video out last week. I had recently bought Grand Theft Auto, and I'm now 25% through the game. But the reason why I bought Grand Theft Auto was because I did test positive for Corona, and I was required by the government to stay in my room. But it's passed, apparently, so now I'm back bringing you these videos. So, take a look, and if you like it, please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So, we're on uppercuts, so we're going to be looking at our uppercuts now. So we've done a video on straight punches, we've done a video on hooks, so now we're going to go to the uppercuts. So we're going to be in our garden stance like always. Now it's the same with the hooks, kind of, in a way. They're very similar to the way they're thrown. We'll have a load and then we'll have a release. Okay, so we're going to be in our garden stance here. Now let's have a look at our back hand uppercut first. I'm going to show my opposite shoulder and I'm going to load onto this leg. I'm going to slightly bend the leg as well to bring my level down slightly. What we don't want to be doing when we throw an uppercut, we don't want to be bringing our arm all the way down here, making sure our hand is far away from our face. We're going to get banged in the face here. We want to make sure when we throw the uppercut, it is relatively tight. And from here, I'm going to load my weight into my front leg, twist my foot, raise my level up, and uppercut through to here. If you notice, my knuckles are pointing towards the ceiling, and my thumb is facing my face. So it's here. Okay? So same thing again, show the shoulder, load onto the back leg. We're going to bring our level up, shift my weight into the front leg, twist my foot, and that's my backhand uppercut. Bring it back to my garden stance. Now when we do our lead hand uppercut, it's a similar thing. So we're going to show this shoulder, load onto my lead leg here. Now from here, I'm going to shift my weight back, twist my foot, bring my uppercut. Same thing here, I'm raising my level. If you notice, I'm going low to high. Here. Here. Okay? The reason why we're showing the shoulder is to get this load in. Load is really important for an uppercut. If I just go like that, or like that, there is nothing really in that uppercut at all. The load comes from our body. It's a pivot of our body here, the rotational force. So we're going to have a look at different ways on how to use this uppercut as well. But take a look at it on the back to start with. Before, we're looking at different types of uppercuts. Okay, so the first thing I want to express first, so we just looked at the basics of the uppercuts. We're going to look at short range and long range uppercuts. Short range and long range uppercuts are still the basics, but it depends on how far you're away from your opponent and for what reason we're throwing them. In terms of short range uppercuts, so we're going to be here in our guard stuff. Going to be here, and it's really close to my face. A lot of time it's going to be when you're dirty boxing, really close to your opponent. Here, you'll see there's a lot in boxing, so a lot of boxers will go really head to head and close and shell up next to each other. That's where those little uppercuts will come in. You can see it a lot of the time in MMA when you're collar tying and you do little uppercuts through, or even if we could check uppercut as well. So when we're going to be bringing our weight down to defend the body shot, check uppercut here, check uppercut here as if a shot's hitting me, or like a slip uppercut. So if I'm slipping a straight shot and I've slipped, I've got a short range uppercut there. Slip, short range uppercut there because my opponent is closer to me. In terms of longer range uppercuts, you might use your longer range uppercut similar way to how you throw your jab to find your reach. So I might be here. I'll use my long range uppercut there to set up my cross. Long range uppercut there to set up my kick. There are a lot of different reasons why you'd throw a long range uppercut. You might do it on the end of your jab just to get through the opponent's guard. Okay? A lot of time when you do a long range uppercut as well, a lot of time you don't really have the chance to turn your hand all the way, so it will come like this and it will look very similar to a screw shot. So you might be here and then throwing your cross. There, just so we're a little bit further out of range, and we're using these shots for different reasons. Okay?
Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket ISO. Yeah, they saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters. Tell me where they at, though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap, though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stacks, yo. Everybody wanna do the same thing, yo. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing.
My next style approach, uppercut, sorry, we're going to be looking, this is very particular onto MMA, and it's something that I like to use a lot, especially against wrestlers. Now, the guys that want to take a single leg, now, if you're a fighter wrestler, and they're going to take a single leg, it's a 90% chance they're always going to take your front leg, because it's the leg that's closest to them. What we need to do to preempt the single leg is get our leg out of the way of their line. So if they're coming in, they're going to grab the leg, and I'm going to be on one leg here. We need to deal with that before that happens. Obviously, when they do grab the leg, that's when we're going to go into our wrestling to get out of it. Make sense? So we're going to be here in our guarding stance. Now, this is what we call a speed skater uppercut, the way this works. Now, there are 2 steps to this movement. So I'm going to use my lead hand, and my lead leg is going to step back here. From here, I'm on my toes still, and I press forward there, just to get out of the way. You can speed skater uppercuts, come back, but realistically, we're just getting our leg out of the way of that single leg attack, just for a moment, and we're going to hit the uppercut just to say to our opponent, don't ever try that again. Pop, and we're there. We can go pop, step forward, knee, pop, step forward, kick, depending how far our range their opponent goes. This speed skater uppercut is literally for the purpose of defending and preempting single legs. Okay, it's a good idea when you're practicing them, just to get used to it. Get used to putting it in the middle of a combination or at the start of a combination. It's nice and easy there, because you might be striking somebody, might throw 2 hands, they come in, step back, uppercut, cross, and it's a really good way to start working these into your combination. Similar to the uppercut that we've just done, and very similar to the last video that we did on the hooks, on the step forward, switch step forward and switch step back hook. We're going to switch on the spot. We call this a drop shift, and we're going to do a drop shift uppercut. Now, there are many different purposes why you do this. You could do this to start off a combination to get a different angle than your opponent, to make it an unpredictable attack, or you can also do this as a counter. I've seen a lot of people do this as a jab counter, because it brings their head to the outside of the jab, and it allows them to hit their uppercut and follow up either with a straight left or a left round kick or a left knee. So we're going to be here in our guarding stance. Now, I'm going to do a lot of my demonstrations facing this way so you can see what my feet are doing. So when I switch, I don't want to jump like this. It takes too long. It takes too long, and if he was to push me or throw a tee, I'd literally go flying. Because once I'm in the air, I'm weightless. I want to come across the floor like this. So when I switch, it's here. I also like to bring my foot to the outside, so that way the next follow-up attack, like a kick or a knee, my hips are already open to hit my next attack in. So we're going to be here. I'm going to switch my feet. As my front foot lands, my uppercut comes out. Bang. You can throw your cross after that. We can go bang, knee. We can go bang, kick. There are a lot of follow-up attacks that you can do on this. Like I said, you can do this to start off your combination, but it is a very solid counter. So you imagine here, opponent's jabs coming at your face, my head's on the outside, and I'll follow up that lead leg round kick, and it opens up that open side. So something that I've been working a lot on my spine. Bonus uppercut. Okay, so if you were expecting only 4, I've got another one for you. This is going to be one of those uppercuts that your coach probably says not to throw, and all rightly so, say it is a very risky punch because you're leaving your face exposed a lot, but at the same time, it is also a very powerful punch. We're going to call this the bolo uppercut. Now, the reason why we call it a bolo uppercut is we're going to swing like this to hit our uppercut. So when I'm here, my arm rotates, my arm is coming down away from my face, and it is very risky because if your opponent throws like a check hook or something, you're gonna eat that straight in the face before your uppercut lands. A lot of time it's better to throw hands and then throw this uppercut through. The plus side to throwing this uppercut is, it's got some heavy power. We're here. That uppercut comes straight through, make giraffes out of horses. It is got crazy power on it. We're here, go the other side, bang. A lot of time it's good to play patty cake with them a little bit. Patty cake, patty cake, bang, bolo uppercut. Bang, bolo uppercut. You'll see a lot of guys like Nick Diaz throw these sort of shots because they have a very peppery style of boxing. They'll pepper their opponents to sell their bigger shots like this. And it is very effective the way they do it. But like I said, you gotta use these with caution. So don't go throwing these, and then when you get hit with a check hook, someone will be like, whoa, what was that? You have to be aware of the risks when throwing these type of punches. Okay guys, so those are the 4 different variations of our uppercuts that we're going to be working, as well as one bonus one. So obviously this is my first time back in the gym in over a week after being stricken with COVID-19. But we're getting there, we're getting back. We're going to be releasing some more videos soon. The next sort of videos we're going to be working on is more conceptual based stuff with our footwork and our head movement. So if you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, share and subscribe. And also, please follow my Instagram account here, ReeseJones311, and my gym's Instagram account with Tao for the File. Okay? Thanks guys.